So long in my life, I tried to always find the needed answers for me outside of me, believing that I would found there the answers that I need, what I supposed to do and who I am and so on. But little by time and years gone by, I learned to understand that all the answers that I truly need concerning me and my journey is all within me. If I just truly give that possibility for it, truly stop and start to listen, following my true feelings, what is feeling right in me and what is wrong, neglecting those outside voices, going within more. So long, for example, in my life I was completely lost what I would want to do as my job, how I would earn my living. I had no clue and so long just followed the paths that others went, tried to follow the route that my dad went, that corporate ladder path, and that never felt right to me. And so long in my youth and younger years, I played sometimes these online poker games and played with my parents and grandparents cards for little money, and I enjoyed it a lot, but never think about it more than that, until that later I realized that I could earn living from doing that as my day job. And then just one day I give the possibility for it and neglected all the outside voices and what the society tried to tell me and what are those outside opinions of this kind of job and what I supposed to do. And then I found my job that I enjoyed to do and I succeeded in it quite well and earned a lot of money and was happy. Of course, later on my path led me to somewhere else, but in that time it was the right place me to be. And it was only because of I finally started to listening me and with what feels right to me, not for others, but for me. I finally allowed me to be who I am and do what I want to do, despite of all those outside voices and opinions. What is right, what we supposed to do, and what kind of routes we should take. I am sure that many of you can relate to this. We found often ourselves in wrong places, and later on realizing that what we are doing here, why am I here, why am I here when I supposed to be completely somewhere else. How truly anybody else can, or a society or anything else outside from you, can truly tell you what you're supposed to do and who you are and so on. If we all are truly different, unique beings, unique strengths and interests, there can't be complete, coherent, overall guidelines, instructions to all of us. Like we are all unique beings, we all have unique guidelines, instructions to our lives. We all have our unique paths to take, to go for. Until we found that path, we are lost and everything is feeling not quite right, and there is that kind of dissatisfaction in our lives until we found that right path. Start to listen ourselves. There is a reason that we have these feelings, noises, voices in ourselves, our own dreams. Those do not just come randomly from somewhere. They have been put there purposely by your creator or whatever you want to believe in. This society, this world only can work when we embrace who we are and do our collective own part. We all have our own part and place in this complete completeness, where all we can, as embracing who we are, complete this complete entity. Complete, create something lasting, something concrete, something coherent, something that is working together completely the best way possible. It is so hard, especially today's world, to listen ourselves well when there is constantly so much noises around us and so hard to just to stay still and hear ourselves. Constantly so many distractions, things that give ourselves that dopamine hit, that next big high. But we have to find ourselves back and remember what is truly important and where all begins. It is in you. And until you start to prioritize yourself again. You can't find yourself and your place and anything meaningful in this life. That is just how it is. I want you to start to trust yourself more again. Truly go within. And by time when you start to do that more and more, you can find that actually everything that you wanted, all that was missing, was all the time there with you. You just have to notice it, accept it, and then follow those instructions, guidelines, voices. It is not that complicated. It is just so much about today's modern society where it is so easy to let by to the wrong places, journeys, when there is so much selfish interests. So many of those voices that want to keep ourselves stuck and just follow blindly other voices so that they can control us and use us to their advantage how they want. Because when we truly start to listen to that inner voice, we can be free and we don't anymore have to live for others, only ourselves, and then nobody else can take advantage of us. So I want you to truly understand that nobody else can tell you truly, completely what is right and what you're supposed to do and be. It is ultimately your job to discover and decide. It is your own journey to go, to experience, to live. So don't anymore live for others. Stand independently, proudly, who you are and what you are. Start prioritizing what is meaningful. Don't just try to find that next big high and try to distract yourself constantly. Even when I know myself very well that silence and stillness can be very frightening at the beginning. But more than you can do that, the more easier that becomes and everything will sort it out naturally after that. So do that sacrifice. You to find yourself again, to discover all the potential in you and in this world and try to again you can serve you and this world and others so much better to truly be happy again and find your place in everything. Thank you so much being with me again today. And as always, if you're interested about personal coaching, the link will be in the description. I want to thank you again and hope you all the best as always and take care.